Have you ever noticed how truly intelligent people seem to navigate conversations with ease, avoiding missteps that could cause unnecessary conflict or misunderstanding? What if their success lies not just in what they say, but in what they choose not to say? In today's video, we're diving into the world of Stoicism and how its timeless wisdom can shape the way we communicate. We'll explore the 9 things that truly intelligent people make a point to avoid saying, phrases that, if unchecked, can derail relationships and integrity. Through an allegorical tale about a wise sea navigator named Atlas, we'll bring these insights to life, offering a deeper understanding of why mastering the art of restraint can be just as powerful as knowing the right thing to say. You might be surprised to find that sometimes silence speaks louder than words. Once upon a time, in a vast and unpredictable ocean, there was a wise navigator named Atlas. Atlas was known far and wide for his ability to steer their ship, the Intrepid, through the most treacherous waters. But Atlas's secret wasn't just in the routes they chose, but in the dangers they avoided. Gossip or unverified rumors. One day, a crew member approached Atlas with a rumor about another ship. "Captain, have you heard? The crew of the Tempest is planning to raid us." Atlas knew that spreading gossip was like sailing into a hidden reef that could tear the hull apart. Instead, Atlas chose to focus on the truth and maintain trust among the crew. "Let's verify this information before we act," Atlas said calmly, quelling the rising panic. In the philosophy of Stoicism, words should serve truth, not idle curiosity. Gossiping erodes trust, like a ship slowly sinking from hidden leaks. What happens when this habit isn't avoided? It destroys your reputation. It leads to being ostracized from social circles. When others perceive someone as unreliable or deceitful, trust is hard to rebuild, resulting in long-term damage to relationships and credibility. Hasty or ill-considered remarks. During a sudden storm, another crew member panicked and shouted out orders without thinking. "Lower the sails! No, raise them! We're doomed!" Atlas, however, took a moment to assess the situation before speaking. They knew that hasty remarks were like setting sail without checking the weather. It could lead to disaster. "Steady, everyone. Follow the protocol. We've weathered worse," Atlas commanded, bringing order to chaos. Stoicism teaches us the power of measured response over impulsive reaction. A hasty remark is like steering into a storm without a plan, reckless and dangerous. Failing to avoid this can lead to misunderstandings, hurt feelings, or even permanent damage to relationships. Speaking without thinking can make someone seem careless or disrespectful, causing emotional fallout and a loss of respect from others. Personal financial matters. As they docked at a bustling port, some crew members began discussing their personal finances openly. "I just made a fortune in the last trade," one boasted. Atlas reminded them that broadcasting such details was like revealing their ship's coordinates to potential pirates. "Keep your financial matters private," Atlas advised. "We don't need unnecessary attention." Stoics believe in guarding what is valuable, and personal matters are no exception. Broadcasting your finances is like displaying your ship's treasures to pirates. It invites unnecessary risk. Oversharing financial details can lead to jealousy, judgment, and even financial exploitation. People may begin to treat you differently, seeing you either as a target for their own benefit or distancing themselves out of envy or resentment. Provocative or instigating comments. During a tense negotiation with another ship's captain, one of Atlas's crew made a provocative comment. "Your terms are ridiculous," he snapped. Atlas quickly intervened, knowing that such remarks were like steering into turbulent waters on purpose. "Let's find common ground," Atlas said diplomatically, aiming to foster harmony and understanding. In Stoicism, provoking conflict only disrupts the peace we seek. Making instigating comments is like sailing into choppy waters when calm seas are an option. If someone regularly stirs up trouble with provocative remarks, they risk alienating others and creating a hostile environment. Over time, this behavior can lead to isolation, as people avoid interactions with someone seen as divisive or combative. Oversharing private life on social media. At the next port, some crew members were eager to share every detail of their journey on social media. "Look at this amazing sunset from our deck," one posted. Atlas cautioned them, explaining that oversharing was like leaving the ship's logbook open for all to see. "Value your privacy," Atlas warned. "Not everything needs to be shared." Stoicism values discretion and intentional living. Oversharing personal details is like leaving your ship's logbook open for all to see, inviting unnecessary scrutiny and judgment. What happens when you fail to avoid this? This results in a loss of privacy, as people feel entitled to comment on or interfere with your life. It can also attract negative attention or opportunistic behavior, making it harder to maintain healthy boundaries in personal and professional relationships. Deceptive or dishonest statements. One day, a crew member suggested lying to gain an advantage in a trade. "We could say the cargo is of higher quality," he proposed. Atlas refused, knowing that dishonesty was like navigating with a faulty compass. It could lead to mistrust and losing their way. "We deal in truth," Atlas insisted. "Our integrity is our compass." For Stoics, truth is the foundation of trust. Telling lies is like using a faulty compass. It may seem to guide you, but ultimately leads you astray. If a person becomes known for dishonesty, they will lose the trust and respect of others, which can result in professional and personal isolation. Lies, once uncovered, can tarnish a person's character and make it difficult to rebuild relationships or advance in life. Mocking or belittling others. During a disagreement, a crew member mocked another's opinion. "That's the stupidest idea I've ever heard," he laughed. Atlas stepped in, reminding them that mocking others was like throwing cargo overboard. It showed a lack of respect and care. "Respect each other," Atlas said firmly. "Every opinion matters." Stoicism advocates treating others with dignity and respect, regardless of disagreement. Mocking someone is like throwing valuable cargo overboard. It diminishes both the mocked and the mocker. If a person frequently belittles others, they will develop a reputation for arrogance or cruelty, which can push people away and limit opportunities. Over time, they may find themselves isolated, as no one wants to associate with someone who consistently undermines others. Disrespect for others' beliefs. As they sailed through diverse waters, the crew encountered many different beliefs and customs. Some crew members scoffed at the unfamiliar practices. Atlas respected these differences, knowing that disrespecting others' beliefs was like refusing to acknowledge different navigational charts. "Engage with respect," Atlas encouraged. "We can learn from everyone." Stoicism teaches respect for the diversity of thought and belief, recognizing that everyone navigates life differently. Disrespecting others' beliefs is like refusing to acknowledge different navigational charts. It limits understanding and growth. If this behavior isn't avoided, it can lead to social isolation and missed opportunities, as people are less likely to engage meaningfully with someone who dismisses their views. It also creates a barrier to personal development, as the person closes themselves off to learning from different perspectives. Sharing confidential information. Finally, a crew member was tempted to share a secret route they had discovered. "This could make us rich," he exclaimed. Atlas reminded them that sharing confidential information was like revealing the ship's secret routes. It could endanger their journey. Honor the trust placed in us, Atlas said. Keep our secrets safe. A Stoic honors trust as sacred. Sharing secrets is like exposing a ship's hidden passageways, endangering the journey. If someone frequently shares confidential information, they risk breaking trust with others, which can lead to personal and professional ruin. People will become wary of confiding in or working with someone who cannot be trusted with sensitive information, limiting future opportunities for collaboration and deep relationships. As the Intrepid sailed smoothly back into the harbor, the crew marveled at their successful journey. They realized that the wisdom of their navigator, Atlas, lay not just in the routes they chose, but in the dangers they avoided. By steering clear of gossip, hasty remarks, oversharing, dishonesty, and disrespect, they navigated life with wisdom and integrity. But the true test of their journey came when they discovered that the rumor about the Tempest was false. The crew of the Tempest had been struggling with their own challenges and had no intention of raiding anyone. Atlas's decision to verify information and maintain trust had saved them from unnecessary conflict. In the end, the crew of the Intrepid learned that the key to a successful voyage was not just in the paths they took, but in the wisdom to avoid the hidden dangers along the way. And so they sailed on, guided by the principles of Stoicism and the unwavering wisdom of their navigator, Atlas. Keep these habits in mind and avoid them. Don't let them cloud your judgment. A clear mind keeps us wise and allows us to make rational decisions. Another thing to be aware of is cognitive biases. These are tricky mind traps that distort our perception. In our next video, Stoicism versus cognitive biases, unlocking the power of rational thinking, you'll learn what these biases are and how to overcome them. If you found this video helpful, be sure to share it with others who could benefit from these insights. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and activate the notification bell so you don't miss out on our next upload. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.